How's it going, everyone? My name's Patrick Dowling, and I'm here to talk about a lot of different sorts of things, but I'm going to first let you know who I am. So, when I was younger, I really just, out in first grade, I was asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I really didn't know much other than inline rollerblading. I loved inline rollerblading. It made me happy. I was passionate about it. It was super fun. I never felt like I was wasting a day doing it. So one day it came to the point where the sport died out. So I transitioned to a different sport, freestyle skiing. I put a lot of time and effort into that sport. I loved doing it. Every single weekend I was up there. I wasn't partying on the weekends in high school. I was skiing on the weekends. And that really went pretty well. After that, I really didn't really know much about school other than I wasn't really too interested into it, except for like philosophy class. That was the only class I really was actually good at it, and I enjoyed doing it. So one day, this girl said to me, she was like, "Pat, do you even care about anything?" I didn't really respond. All I really did was, write my thoughts on paper and gave it to my professor. He overheard that conversation and he came up to me after class and was like, "Pat, I don't really know what grades you get in other classes, but in this class, you are an A-plus student." And that really felt important to me because I put a lot of effort into that class. So I was extremely happy and grateful to know that I could get recognition for the hard work that I actually put in. All right, so I've fast forward to applying to colleges. Yeah, I didn't really know how to apply to a college, so I kind of just watched this ski video. Like, I watched a lot of ski videos, and I saw this mountain out in California called Mammoth Mountain, and that's like the mecca for freestyle skiing. So I was like, I want to go there. I discovered there was a community college there, so I asked my dad, I'm like, "Hey, can you help me fill out an application for this?" And he did, and I went out there. It was amazing. I had a great experience there, but I also picked up a really bad habit. I became a heavy drinker. I became an alcoholic. Still am an alcoholic, but I'm in recovery. And what that did for me was basically it stopped me pursuing my career in skiing. I stopped skiing like competitively. I stopped progressing. I wasn't as passionate as I was back in high school. I started doing really bad in school. I actually got academic probation, and my father told me, he's like, "Pat, you have to come home." So I went home, and immediately I lost hope. I really did. I just had this feeling of hopelessness. So I started working jobs that were meaningless to me. I really didn't feel I always just I had goals and dreams, but I just didn't really think I could reach them. My self-esteem was terrible. So I constantly just kept drinking and pretending things were okay. Come being 20, I was diagnosed schizoaffective, which is bipolar 1 mixed with schizophrenia. The minute I heard that, or I found out about that, I was really upset. I was really angry at my higher power. I felt like I was cursed. I was victimized. I'm never going to be able to do anything in life anymore. So why bother, right? So for the past 4 years, I was in and out of hospitals. I had suicide attempts due to extreme depression as well as mania. Mania was basically it's just high energy. You can't sleep. You can't eat. You feel like you're a god basically, and I got personally overwhelmed with the energy, and I wanted to end it. Luckily, it didn't happen, and so I kind of knew what the issue was. I just didn't want to stop drinking though. I didn't think I could give that up. And then it got to the point where I was so low. I had the worst winter of my life last year. I was just isolated in my apartment, not doing anything, just walking the streets drunk, really. And it got to the point where I was like, Pat, you're either gonna die or you're gonna get clean. So I went to a rehab last April, this past April. And immediately when I got there, I felt something that I hadn't felt in a really, really long time. And that was hope. Hope is a huge, important thing. You can't do anything without hope. You really can't. So I started feeling hope and faith and confidence a little bit in the future. I started doing things like I did when I was a child. I was doing, when it was sunny and we were outside, I was doing handstands, cartwheels, backflips. I forgot how fun that was. I was playing with a hula hoop. I haven't played with a hula hoop in forever. It's just going back to your inner child and you realize, wow, life really isn't that bad and you can enjoy the simplest of things, and just having hope makes you feel so empowering. Like if you have hope, you can do anything in the world. And I'm going to show you that, honestly. I'm going to show you how you can do anything you want to do. I'm going to be living proof. I already am living proof, but now it's on video, so it's going to be on here. Anyway, I moved to a town where it was more populated, more people my age, and more people pursuing their goals and their careers, and really just goal-oriented and positive for the future. So I came here. I discovered something about Alcoholics Anonymous. It's not just a place to get sober and save your life. It's a place to network. Okay? In Alcoholics Anonymous, or alcoholics, anyone recovering, there's actors, lawyers, politicians, artists, you name it, they're there. I didn't even know what I was going to do really for my future. I thought about, I just want to help people. Everyone always tells me I'm a huge inspiration to them. I give them life again. I give them hope. I give them excitement to do life, I guess. And so I just was speaking about stuff like, such as, I love being sober. It's changed my complete outlook on life. It's such and such. And someone came up to me after, was like, Pat, like when you speak, people listen, and you're very animated, you're very excited, you're very passionate, you're very intense, you're very funny too. That was so weird how I said that. But yeah, someone came up to me. She was just like, have you ever thought about public speaking? I'm like, I've actually never really thought about that. So now she introduced me to a group called Toastmasters International. It's an international organization all over the globe where you can improve your speaking, get feedback, basically just make you an all-around better talker. Through there, I've also opened doors. I've been talking to this lady who is a doctor, and she sees a lot of potential in me, and she wants to help me as well as like other people. And the funny thing is, she told me this. She said, Pat, get as much education as you can. I'm 70 years old. I have 3 masters, a PhD in psychology. She refers to her psychology doctrine as positive thinking. She's happy. She does not look 70. She has a smile on her face. She's quirky. She's amazing. And I was recently talking to my friend who actually, she's working a corporate job in San Francisco, and she hates it. She wakes up every day miserable at the fact that she has to go to work doing something that she does not like every day. Just working a 50-plus hour work week just so she can live comfortably. And I told her, I'm like, honestly, that is not living. All right, you spend most of your time working, you know? So why are you doing something you don't love? That's a lot of wasted time. And she told me, she's like, Pat, I want to go back to school. So I told her, you should definitely go back to school. I mentioned my friend that I just said, and she was like, wow, Pat, you just like really helped me and changed my outlook. Because that's how life is. Oh, no, that's not how life is. That's how life should be. Life should be where you follow what you truly want in life. Because you don't have much time here, and if you're not doing something you're passionate about, if you're not waking up excited, if you're not doing the day passionately, and if you're not coming home accomplished, you're really not, you're cheating yourself, you know? You shouldn't be doing that. You deserve better. You should really just take that risk, okay? Take that risk. Just talk to people. Networking is very easy. As long as you just talk to people, open up to them, kind of say what you want to do, where you're going to go, like who you are, someone's going to come up to you and be like, hey, you know what, I actually know such and such, or I know an organization that can help you. For instance, I was on a hike the other day, and I just met this lady, and we were talking all about this stuff, and I mentioned, I was like, hey, I mentioned that I was working towards becoming a motivational speaker, and she just introduced me to an organization that I'm going to be getting introduced this October 6th, and I'm just going to take it from there, you know? I'm just going to keep going, because I really don't want to see other people not live happy, you know? Because I was miserable for a very long time. I had no hope. I tried ending my life. And now I'm so happy, so excited, so just gun-ho towards life, you know? I really want people to feel the way they should feel, which is happy, confident, love. They need to love themselves. I was constantly searching for something externally. I thought it would be a certain place, certain person, certain thing. It's not. It's your inside. You have to find inner peace, and you will start realizing the world can be manageable in your favor. And I'm going to show you throughout all these videos how you can do that, and the examples, and possibly even if I carry my laptop in action, I'll show you in action. So keep watching this if you really want to see how amazing your life can be, because I'll give you living proof.